Here in the US, the director of the Center for Disease Control has warned of dire consequences if Americans don't follow COVID-related recommendations. That includes washing hands, social distancing and wearing masks. But that last one has become an increasingly divisive issue in a country that has now reported more than 5.2 million infections. From Southern California, Sophie Long reports.
Conflict outside church in a country where wearing a mask is seen as a political statement rather than an attempt to protect others. Inside Godspeak Calvary Chapel in Ventura County, people worship in open violation of both state and local orders put in place to slow the spread of the virus.
Before we begin our time of worship, and yes, I did say the word worship, which now makes us in violation.
They've devastated our families. Our children haven't been able to graduate. They have no connection. And when a church is closed, there's a 5-time greater suicide rate. They don't even look at the emotional ramifications of what they're doing. This is draconian, and it's not right, and it has to stop.
But nurses across the United States are protesting because 6 months into this pandemic and they still don't have enough equipment to enable them to look after COVID patients safely.
It means that we're getting sick. If we do everything right, we're still going to get sick. But now we don't have the personal protective equipment to even protect halfway. We're losing nurses because we are not protecting them from the COVID patients.
Yet a manufacturer willing and able to make much-needed masks says their efforts are being frustrated. They don't have the proper permits for their Chinese imported machines, so authorities have shut off their power, citing safety concerns. It's forced them to work off expensive generators and slowed production.
We have invested all our sweat and tear and investment into this, thinking that we can contribute a little bit of our effort to be able to have quality PPE products here. With so many levels of difficulty, they would rather buy everything, auto products, cheaper in China.
As clinicians struggle to cope in California's hospitals, people congregate illegally in Orange County.
Hundreds of people have gathered on this beach tonight. Very few of them are wearing masks. No one is practicing social distancing. They've come here to worship and to be with God, and that, they say, is more powerful than any pandemic.
As people are baptized in the sea, police officers are present, but do nothing.
Have you come to shut it down?
No, we're just here to make sure everybody's safe.
And are they safe there? I mean, no one's got face masks on and social distancing.
We're just here safety-wise as far as making sure nobody trips on these rocks.
As their hands rise, so too do the number of infections and of those to die from the coronavirus across California and the United States. Sophie Long, BBC News, Newport Beach.
Another example of the sharp divisions in America. Now, this